You shouldn't have to navigate your own city like a war zone. You just should not. It's un-American.
Sharice Taylor protected our country for 15 years with the Air Force.
The crime is absolutely out of control, and it's terrifying at this point. Having to use the same tactics in an American city that you use in Iraq and Afghanistan simply to navigate through the city it's scary, and I'm not the only mom feeling this way.
Taylor says she was headed to pick up her husband on Friday. She was stuck in gridlock traffic on I-10. She says a group in a truck motioned to her to get over, so she let them. Next thing she knows, a man comes up to her passenger door.
So as he comes up, he's kind of close body on the car, and he's like, it wasn't just a small little tug. He's pretty aggressive trying to get the car door open. Makes eye contact with me. He's still trying to get it open a couple of times.
So Taylor picked up her gun.
A standard finger on the trigger, point, shoot.
Taylor didn't fire, but was ready to. The man eventually ran off. Taylor says what also has her on edge is that NOPD classified this crime as a disturbance. NOPD said the incident classification is based on the available information regarding the incident at the time the report was written.
It should be more than just a misdemeanor disturbance.
Michael Haggard is a crime and security expert.
The last thing you want is everyone having a weapon and having the wild, wild west. But when you're talking about a veteran, someone who's obviously trained, not only in handling a weapon, but also those types of situations, she can't wait to see if somebody has a weapon. If they're trying to force themselves into her car, she's got to defend herself.
And Taylor says she was ready to open fire to protect her son.
The emotion, honestly, your body kind of takes on a different form. I stayed in my body, of course, but everything transformed, and it's like, I've trained to do this, I've gone to classes, I'm prior military. If I have to pull this trigger, that's what I have to do.
By the way, WDSU is a station in New Orleans, and New Orleans is one of the most dangerous cities in the country. This young woman with a mother, her son in the car, was about to be carjacked. Luckily, she was military, knew how to use a firearm to protect herself and potentially save her life and that of her son. But these stories are not unique anymore. They are not one-offs. They are happening in every liberal city across the country: Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, Boston. You're hearing it everywhere. And I believe 27 of the 30 most dangerous cities in this country are led by Democrats. That's from RNC research. You can look it up. It's very interesting to watch and to see. But our mothers deserve better. Our children deserve better. We need district attorneys who are tough on crime, who prosecute criminals, who keep the citizens safe. And it makes you wonder, who are these people out to protect? Themselves? They just want to destroy America? Because this is not the way that a functioning society should operate. And we need more police, not the presence of fewer police. And we have these politicians who are liberal saying things like they still believe in defunding the police, Cori Bush, for example, but has private security. Rules for thee and not for me. Not for our mothers who are veterans of war, for the politicians, because, you know, we don't pay their salaries. Just kidding, we obviously do. They're better than us, that's what they think. Why don't we honor our veterans so they don't have to think that New Orleans is just as bad as Baghdad? That's basically what she said in this video, and it's shameful and it's a sin.